Hello everyone, my name is Joni Khattar and I'm a Senior Product Manager working on Algolia's data integration features. We're excited today to introduce our new data transformation capability, which is now in public beta and due to go into general availability soon. Joining me is my colleague Morgan. Morgan, would you love to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hey, thank you, Joni. Hello, everyone. My name is Morgan. I'm a software engineer here at Algolia, and I'm really happy to be here today to show you the transformation editor I've been working on.
Awesome. Thanks, Morgan. So today we will discuss what is data transformation in Algolia, what problems it solves for, and take a look at a fictional customer and their current challenges and how we can solve those challenges with the data transformation features. Many users face challenges in formatting the data optimally for Algolia, which can slow down implementation and limit the use of advanced features. We've observed that most customers need to transform their data in some way before ingestion, and some struggle to move past that point. The goal here is to reduce implementation time, enhance data quality, and enable easier access to Algolia's advanced features. So what is the solution we have today? Well, it's a code editor with pre-built transformation functions for common use cases, a new transformation section within the user interface, and options to manage custom transformation functions through code editing. So let's meet our fictional customer, Gadget Tech. Gadget Tech is a leading e-commerce retailer specializing in tech gadgets. They're facing two primary challenges. First off, displaying discounted percentages. Customers can't easily see savings, and it causes confusion and missed deals. And so they want to show a percentage discount to customers to increase that transparency. The second challenge that Gadget Tech has is introducing a personalized ranking system. Customers are struggling to find relevant popular products and without personalized recommendations. They want to optimize the ranking system by introducing secondary data source with new attributes on popularity scores. And this requires some manual work on the upstream teams within their business. So let's go to the demo. Morgan would love to see how we can solve some of these challenges within the data transformation features.
Yeah, thanks, Johnny. The requirement seems pretty clear to me. And I think that thanks to our new transformation step, we should be able to do that. Okay, so here we are in the Algolia dashboard. We are under the data sources section, connectors, and we are in the data hub. We will create a new JSON pipeline. And as a source, I will select an existing source that I pre-filled, that is a JSON file exposed by Gadget Tech. Then we are now able to create a new transformation. First, for the demo, I will slightly change the font size of the editor and the theme. Okay, so let's discuss a little bit about this new editor. So the idea is to create a transformation function in JavaScript. This function takes as parameter a record, and you will be able to directly type the transformation in JavaScript. What is interesting, technically speaking, is that we are using Monaco, and Monaco is the editor running inside VS Code. So you will be able to have auto-completion directly on the record or directly for all JavaScript API. On the right side of the editor, you will find everything you need to test your function. What we did is that we extracted directly from your source one item, and on this item, you will be able to transform using the function. So let's try it out. And here we have a result. So for now, on the empty transformation function. Let's try to now implement the discount percentage. For that, I will use a helper function. We try to build for you a bunch of helper functions. We group them by category. So under the compute new properties, you will find the compute discount percentage. I will use this sample at the beginning of the function. So we'll add a discount percentage property on the record. we are calling the compute discount percentage. What is really cool with our solution is that it's vanilla JavaScript. So here you can see that we are rounding the result, but if you don't want it, then you just have to change the function. Let's try it out. Okay, so we have now a discount percentage on our record. What do you think, Joni?
This is fantastic. Thanks, Morgan. Just a question. Will the transformation be applied on the full file or is it at record level?
Yeah, so the transformation is applied on all items on your source, but you're right, we will apply the function on each item one by one.
Got you. And if I'm using the API client to ingest my data, can I still use the transformation feature?
Yeah, you will be able to use an API client to directly push record and then use the transformation step. But this will be available when the transformation feature will be out of beta.
Got you. Thank you. And I guess I would love to know if we are able to deal with the second challenge that GadgetTech has, which is, being able to bring in a secondary data source while also introducing kind of a ranking methodology.
Yeah, you're right. So the second requirement is much more complex as it involves calling an external service, and this service is authenticated. So we'll have to deal with a secret. Let's try to call this service. We'll use a helper function under the fetch API section, and we use the fetch with API key in header because this is how the secret is path. So we'll add it at the current cursor position, and then I will forge the URL.
Oh, so can I fetch from any third-party API?
Yes, any URL you can call. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Okay, so I will add at each call the record ID on the URL. Okay, and now I have to manage the secret. So what we did is that you have a helper object in the signature, and this helper object will help you to create and get secrets because we don't want you to copy paste in plain text the secret. So I will get a secret called ranking key. And then now I have to create it in the vault. So I can directly click on the secret panel here, or I can click here also because the secret is not yet registered. Okay, I put the secret okay, the secret is now added to the vault and I don't have to take care again.
And this is completely secure, I'm assuming, all stored safely.
Yeah. We are storing the key the same way we are storing your OAuth credential or basic credential.
Good to know.
Now, what we want is to maybe see if the result is okay, if we are calling correctly the service. So what we want gonna do is to use console.log to see the results. So we'll use, again, a tiny debug function to print the record. And I will print the record.id and then the result of the external service. You will find the result of the console.log in the console panel. In this panel, you will also find all JavaScript error you can have in your function. For example, if I generate an error, okay, I can directly see my error here and click to jump on the correct line. Okay, let's try our function. Okay, so the console.log displays that we are working on the record ID Fairphone file, which is directly from the input record. And then the external service reply a ranking of 50. So it works. And now we can directly jump to the ranking algorithm. Again, we'll use a helper function to use one of the two ranking we have now, and we will use the gravity decay algorithm.
This is a really good model actually for using because it sort of incorporates or it recency data, right? And it sort of helps to look at the influence of older data that it would have on ranking. So
Yeah, exactly. So to compute the age of the record, we will use the created at property directly extracted from the record. And for the popularity score, we will use the result of the secondary source that is under result.ranking. Okay, so, and at the end, we compute the gravity ranking. Let's try it out. Okay, I now have a gravity ranking property, which is really cool because I will be able now to set up a ranking directly in my index that will sort the results of your items. Joni, do you want me to continue the workflow and then run the task?
absolutely, that'd be great.
Okay, so I'll just give a name to my function and I will save the function. Okay, I will configure my index, create a new index. I will call it phones. Okay, the destination is now created and I can create the task. Okay, I will run the ingestion task. What is really cool with our ingestion dashboard is that you can follow every step that is going inside our system. You can click here or directly go to the connector debugger. What we can see so far is that we are fetching the source, and then we are applying the transformation function. And at the end, we will dump the record in your Algolia index. Okay, so the outcome of the pipeline is now in success. So I will go directly to the indices section. And I can see that I now have my phone index. Okay, let's dig on the Fairphone 5 item. And we now have the gravity ranking and the discount percentage. What do you think, Joni?
Oh, that's fantastic. It's great to see it in the index. So thanks for showing us that, Morgan. Just one last question. Can I run transformations post-indexing?
Yeah, so for now, you're right. It's only pre-indexing transformation, but we plan as soon as the transformation feature will be out of beta, we plan to provide a system that will allow you to do post-indexing transformation.
Fantastic, and that's great to know. Well, I guess just to recap on what we've seen, Gadget Tech struggled with manually updating discounted percentages and they lacked an efficient system for personalized product rankings. Both tasks were requiring manual input and reliance on external teams. And so we were able to solve these two challenges by using data transformation capabilities, first off by putting in place the helper function to calculate the discount percentage, and then the second time by introducing with the fetch capability and having that custom ranking model in place. So really, just to conclude on our presentation, we can see that data transformations is really allowing us to sort of maximize the utilization of all available Algolia features. It gives us a workflow within the UI, within the platform, dedicated to prepping data for search and discovery. It gives us flexibility because we have the helper functions as well as the custom coding capabilities. And now I can just feel more empowered as a user. Instead of relying on upstream, downstream teams and support functions, I now have a place where I can prep and format and pre-process that data, shape the data as I require it for my downstream use cases. So, well, that's us finished our presentation for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Just want to mention that obviously our data transformation feature is public beta. Our fetch capability is in pilot. So if you would like to sign up to that pilot, you can do so through this link here on the screen. And thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.